What you're drawing, Francine?
I'm drawing Uncle.
Wait, you're drawing Is that Glamrock, Freddy, and Baba?
Uh-huh. I saw them the other day when we were doing stream.
Right, when they came in and started playing that game for us.
Uh-huh.
You know?
He had a funny face. He's like this. Hang on. He's like this.
Oh, yes. Oh, God! Was that a crash to my roof? Jackie!
Oh, I keep forgetting about the pain thing coming back. Oh, my toes! Ow!
Jackie, did you just crash through my ceiling?
Yeah, I figured that'd be a cool grand entrance. You know, it's been a while since I've been here. It's fine. I'm sure you can pay for it. Oh.
You know, you're lucky it's just you. If anyone else, I might have sent them to live on the moon.
Oh, I still haven't been there yet.
No. Bippity boppity bippity bee, fix my roof.
Oh, dang,
Thank
that
goodness.
was bad.
Magic has its uses.
Can I jump through it again?
No.
Why not?
Especially if you want to feel pain again.
It was only minor pain. I can take it. My friend.
Speaking of, I think Francine wants a hug.
Here you go.
You came back and then immediately left again. So Francine was wondering what happened.
Oh, yeah, Evan wanted to talk more about the whole mimic shabam, you know, the chaos and
I heard that they were putting some more. He was attempting to put more safety limits on you.
Yeah, well, he didn't really do anything. Couldn't really do anything.
What did you do for a week? You were gone for like a full week.
Oh, well, I was there for like a day. And then, after that, he kicked me out of his own house.
Then where were you for the rest of the 6 days?
Michael.
What? I'm not allowed to explore the world?
Nicole.
You call and tell us where you are at least.
You think I have my cell phone?
You do?
Yes.
Where?
In
I gave you a phone a while ago.
Is there one in my box? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait. Oh, yeah, there is. It's even red and white to match my face.
You picked it out at the store.
I don't remember. Sorry. Jeez. God. You know, I've been going through a lot recently, and I don't need this kind of sass. Anyways, Edwin says hi. Well, actually, no. He doesn't really say hi. He more or less said it in, like, a mist of, like, cursing and mumbling, but I'm sure he said hi.
Is he still cranky?
Did he say anything about Alpha and them? Is it possible, or?
I don't know. I don't know if bringing up death stuff around Edwin is the best idea, so I decided not to do that. But,
well,
I mean, hopefully, it's more or less up to him if he wants to try and bring them back, which I don't know if he will.
Well, I hope he didn't deem them failures or something.
Yeah, but Edwin, you know, the whole death and animatronic thing, he's not really happy about it.
Well, I just wish we could have helped Alpha and them. That's all I wish. They did a lot and they were wanting to live. I just feel bad about it.
I mean, a lot of people wanted to live. I think it's just how the world works. Was that too dark?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Dad, can we not just take Alpha to Pizza Plex and try fix him there?
Well, that's the thing. When I tried to look over their parts, they were a mixed match of everything. Glamrock and originals. So, even if we could replace some of their parts, we couldn't replace them all. I would assume the only person who could probably jerry-rig it back to working order is probably Edwin.
Or Michael?
Well, maybe.
You know, I just realized something.
What?
I finally remembered who you remind me of, Francine. You remind me of David.
Isn't David the kid that was killed in that accident?
Yeah. Well, I mean, besides the whole dead part. I mean, obviously you're very much alive and thriving.
Wait.
I don't know. You being so concerned about Alpha kind of reminded me of how David was with me.
Oh.
Never thought. I mean, David was a lot taller than me.
He's probably older than me, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, David was 4. You're 2.
Yeah, like 2.
Wait, do you also have a secret sign language that you use?
A what?
A secret sign language. You know, move your fingers and, you know, you do things and then they mean stuff. Or do you, like, write symbols that only I can understand? Yeah?
Well, if anything, there's symbols on the wall right now.
Yeah, but I know what that is. Some
Oh, really?
weird...
Explain it to me. What is it?
Okay, so that's like a sheet.
Uh-huh.
Probably like a doorway or something. And that's just a really angry Winnie the Pooh.
I will call Glamrock that from now on. I will call him that from now on.
Uncle Glamrock and his girlfriend.
Ah.
They're not dating yet, but
Girlfriend.
I don't think they're dating yet.
He in denial.
Oh, he's in denial, huh?
Wish it was that easy for other people.
Michael told me. He in denial.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. How do you know about dating, Francine? Who taught you this?
Funtime!
I will kick his butt the next time I visit him.
Oh, that's nothing you have to worry about.
What do you think about he and Funtime Chica? And then I see Michael and Scarlet.
You're not allowed to date until you're 50.
Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad.
Why is that?
Why?
Why is
Because I'm thinking about David. I miss David.
What's he like?
Weren't you originally built to basically be with David, to hang out with them?
Well, not really. Well, in a sense, yes. But it kind of... I don't know. Edwin didn't really like it.
What do you mean he didn't like it?
Well...
He built you for that purpose, didn't he?
Well, yeah. But I think it was... David got a little too close with me compared to his own dad.
Oh, he got jealous. It's a classic babysitter thing. Where a parent hires a babysitter to take care of their child, but when the child gets more attached to the babysitter than to the parent tends to blame the babysitter who was innocent in it.
Yeah. And well, I don't know what his mom was like. Apparently his mom died when David was born.
Oh, that's sad.
I never got to meet Mrs. Murray. So weird how the world...
Well, you know, maybe it could help if you tell us what David was like. I mean...
Oh, David was such a sweet kid!
Huh?
Yeah, that's why you remind me so much of him.
Oh.
It's actually shocking, but I think... No offense to Francine, but
Is that why Francine's one of those few that you refuse to say you break?
You know, I never thought of it that way.
Also, can you get out of my face?
Sorry, I was gonna tell you a secret.
Go ahead, tell me secrets.
I think David was like... You know how, like, Francine's a really nice kid?
Yeah?
David was like a really, really nice kid.
So, they were a good kid.
Yeah, they were always goofing around. They were smart, like way smart for their age. Super smart for their age. Like Francine. Oh, and they had this little plushie they always carried around. They made me one once.
Oh god, please don't tell me it's another, Fazbear plush.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, thank goodness. We don't need another psychic Fredbear plushie situation again.
Yeah, they made me a plushie once because, well, first they asked Edwin if I could have a plushie, and then Edwin got really mad and he said no. But then David made me one anyway.
Okay.
Oh, we stole Edwin's suits one time.
That doesn't seem like a good thing.
But it was funny. You should have seen how baggy it was. And David taught me a lot. He taught me how to, put ice cream in my mouth, even though I couldn't eat back then. And he taught me how to push buttons. He also taught me how to put the square hole in the square slot, and the circle hole in the circle slot.
Ah.
Yeah. And then we had so much fun with our secret communication, with our little hand movements and stuff.
Well, sounds like you cared about this kid a lot.
Of course I did. I was with him all the time. I almost fought Edwin once over David.
You almost fought him over him once?
Well, like I've stated, Edwin is not the nicest of people.
Oh.
He used to yell at me a lot, but he also yelled at David a lot, too.
Oh no.
There was one time he got really mad at David. Like, extra mad. And he grabbed him and he shook him. And he yelled in his face.
That's not good at all.
No! And then David ran to me. All crying and stuff. I didn't know what to do. And then Maria was trying to apologize, but David wouldn't listen. I think ever since that kind of argument, it wasn't long after that when David died.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Do you think Edwin feels bad?
Maybe. Maybe Edwin blames everything that happened on himself, but he passes the blame to you, maybe.
But I didn't kill him!
Jackie, maybe that's why he's so grumpy.
I mean, he was grumpy beforehand. Now he's just extra mean.
Yeah.
God, a guy loses his wife and kid, and all of a sudden the world is evil.
I mean...
To be fair, if I lost both Toy Chica and Francine, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably go on an evil psychotic rampage, destroying the world in this dimension as a whole, and probably trying to move on to the next. Maybe that's how Evil Freddy was born, actually.
Maybe.
He was so cute, though. He had little brown hair, he had freckles all over his face. He was like one of those small kids where, like, he wasn't chubby, but he was, like, chubby enough where you could, like, pinch a little fat on his skin. He was little stubby tiny fingers.
Aww.
It was cute. Honestly, I think you and David would have gotten along really well. He would definitely be way older than you by now, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure David was a good kid, but do you know what caused the incident of it? Like,
I don't remember much.
he said that he just ran out the traffic, right?
I don't remember if it was his plushie or maybe there was a ball that he was playing with. I really don't remember.
Jackie, does David only talk with hands?
He usually talked with his hand. That was kind of his way of communicating.
Maybe he no heal. Maybe he no heal.
That's a danger. That's why, when they're young, they always need a guardian around, because they can't hear danger.
Maybe that's what Jackie's supposed to be.
Yeah, maybe.
All I know is that when David died, that's when Edwin got really mad. That's when he started physically abusing me.
Oh.
Then I went to storage, and then I woke up. And now here I am. Less physically abused, but still kind of physically abusing myself.
Well, Jackie, you're in safe hands here. I promise you, we won't abuse you here. At least not maliciously, at least.
I know I'm safe here. It's just figuring out the other safe part. Me.
The mimic.
Yeah.
He stay back still.
Don't worry, I'm gonna keep him in there. He ain't going anywhere.
Has he tried to break out since?
Oh, he's been really quiet.
Do you think they're trying to bide their time?
I don't. Maybe?
Well, we'll keep an eye on you just in case.
Yep. I will make sure that I am A-okay. And if anything goes wrong, I will say something immediately.
Please
Now you
do.
have phone. You have phone now.
Yeah, I do have a cell phone now. Actually, speaking of, you show me how to use this thing? Yeah, I don't know how this thing works. Hey, look, David never taught me how to use a telephone, okay? Alright, they had those, and this is way different than the ones back then, alright? The ones back then, you had to, like, stick your finger in it, you had to rotate it, and then it would, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you.
This is different.
Hold on.
Now you gotta press buttons, which I already know how to do that.
Hold on.
I
I think there's a few videos on YouTube saying how to use a cell phone. I think those will be the best way for you to learn.
Right.
Come on, let's go put it on the big screen.
Okay.
Really, Jackie?
Well, yeah, I got the cell phone. See?
You don't need to carry the cell phone in the box. You can carry it on your hand or your pocket.
I got a message. Oh. What's spam?
No,
Don't
no,
ever respond to that stuff.
What do you mean? Why? What's wrong? What's gonna happen?
I am going to have to put a child safety lock on all your stuff. Oh my word.
Okay. Well,
Jackie, you play games on your phone.
like what?
Like Roblox or Among Us.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds interesting. To the theater room! Ooh, watch out! I must learn how to use the cell phone! Oh wait!